What's up, family? It's your boy, UC the God, your favorite God brother. On this episode, it's powered by ESL 1230 brand clothing. If you want to get everything straight like 1230, you need to go to Instagram right now. Go to ESL 1230 brand clothing. Tap in with me. What's up? What's up with the muscle car, Michael? What's up with that shit? What's up with them race cars, man? I be seeing you on the tracks, giving away $20,000 and shit.
So,
like it's easy.
It is. It's easy because that's really one of the few things where we pay.
So this something that you've always done, or this a new venture?
This is new to me for about maybe 3 years. Racing in general ain't new to me. I went to the Daytona 500 with my dad, and after the race, he was like, "Come back to San Antonio with me for 2 weeks, and I'll bring you back." So when I got out there, I needed something to do. So I went and bought a little RC car, for real.
How old was you at this time?
Nigga, this was 3-4 years ago.
For
Nigga,
real?
grown to the motherfucker. Sitting
No
out,
shit.
Nigga, just, all I was gonna do was sit in this driveway and smoke weed all day. So I went to the hobby. So them right there, though, that, I've always had them. That's them little slot cars that go on the track.
Yeah.
I went to the hobby store to see if they had some more of them. And when I got there, I seen the RC car.
You seen them big sons of guns.
Right, so I was like, well, fuck that. I'm gonna just get
I'm
one
gonna show
of
y'all
these.
some of these in this pod.
I'm gonna just get one of these and fuck with this. So,
bro, these are some of the biggest race cars I've ever seen.
I bought one, fucks with it, came home, showed my uncle, he fucks with it. Then that nigga went back to San Antonio and sent
Uncle
me,
did?
yeah, him out there. That nigga sent me a picture of what they call a street eliminator. And it's a drag car like what you'll see on the street. It's just a motherfucking RC car version of this shit. So I seen that shit. He bought one, brought it back. I took that motherfucker apart, seen how they built it. Come to find out, they racing these. You seen that show Street Outlaws on TV? All right, so they line these motherfucking cars up just like Street Outlaws. It's a nigga with a flashlight.
Yeah.
You gonna put your money in the pot. It's a chip draw. It's a tournament. And whoever win, take all the money.
And you be seeing black folks doing this.
Nigga, that's who showed me this shit.
That's crazy.
Cause I didn't start this shit up here. I started this shit in San Antonio, nigga.
Yo, I be seeing them doing that shit on the Snap and on the social media. That shit be looking like a dice game.
Right. So what happened was I come back to Topeka, I got my car, and I'm at the hobby store, and they ain't even got parts for my shit because they don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It ain't up here yet. Well, it's a white dude.
Down here?
Yeah, down here. It's a white dude named Sean South. Shout out to my nigga Sean South. He gonna be like, how you gonna call me your nigga and I'm white? But he know what I'm talking about. But I'm in the hobby store buying parts for my shit, and he behind me, and he looking at what I'm buying. So he like, you got a drag car? I'm like, yeah. He like, I got one, but I can't find nobody to race with. I'm like, come to my house.
You got the right one, huh?
And I'm like, small disclaimer, nigga, I smoke weed at my crib, but you more than welcome to
Yeah,
come
you
over.
more than welcome to pull up.
So you pull up, boom, it's me and him. We can't find nobody to race with. We find some dudes in Kansas City, whatnot. We good. So like 3-4 months go by, and I'm looking at Sean like, man, we should have a race, because they had a big ass race in Vegas. I'm like, no, we should have one.
Yeah.
He like, where at? And I'm like, shit, I don't know.
This episode is sponsored by Haggerty Unlimited Worldwide Logistics and Dispatching. If you're an owner, operator, or a fleet owner, or if you're trying to get into the trucking game, you can hit my website at www.haggertyworldwide.com. You can also hit my Instagram at Haggerty Unlimited Worldwide, Twitter, Facebook, we there. Tap in with me if you need to get some business handled.
Let's do it in front of the Capitol building. We look at what it's gonna take to block the street off, and like another month go by, and he hit me up like, well, we can just have the race where I work. And I'm like, bet, nigga, where the fuck you work? I ain't even asking. I'm thinking, where you work at?
Like some little warehouse or something.
He like, I work at Heartland. And I'm like, nigga, Heartland what? He like, nigga, Heartland track Topeka. Like, what are you talking about?
You should have led with that.
Right, like, how the fuck you just all of a sudden work at Heartland? What the fuck kind of shit is that? But he like, yeah, I think we can have a race up there. A couple months go by, it's locked in. We finna have Redemption 1.0. September 9th through the 11th.
Yeah.
So we copy the format from what's going on. Basically, you pay $100 to race. You can enter twice, so you can pay up to $200 to race. Well, I went to Highland Park for a little bit, so my math ain't that good.
Snake Christ.
No, shout out to HP.
Shout out to HP.
Shout out to HP.
501.
You know what's up. But for real though, nigga, you got 200 people paying $100 a piece. That's
sense.
20,000.
Makes sense.
So that's why I said we fuel the pot. You know, it's a racer's pot. It might be 30,000 this September if 300 cars show up. It could
so
be
when you
50,
say race, they get $100 for the slot. That means one time down the track?
Yeah, kinda. So what happens is if you, what we call first round, if you lose in the first round, we have buyback races. So we take all the losers, you can pay another $50 and race again.
Yeah,
if you lose,
on the dice.
then go home.
Yeah.
If you win, we throw you back into the second round of the real race.
Gotcha.
Well, at our race, we did that twice. We had 2 rounds of buybacks.
Okay.
To give people more opportunity to race since they traveling for so far.
Opportunity to win.
And we getting more money for the pot.
Absolutely.
Goddamn right. So we had first round, then we took all the losers and put them back in. Then we had the second round, we took all the losers and put them back in if they wanted to pay. And then we ran the rest of the tournament. A black dude from Oklahoma, James Dibbs, the OG of this shit, one of the OGs of this shit. He put his hand out and got 20,000 slapped in it because he won the tournament.
Easy money.
Now, there's a lot of things out here you can do to get $20,000
to get 20,000 slapped in your hand.
Slapped in your hand. But there's very few things you can do to get that money and not have to worry about going to jail or having your strap or anything bogus, nigga. And I probably shouldn't say this on camera, but you know, there ain't no taxes on this money. It's all cash, nigga. What?
That's crazy.
Because it's cash in hand. I come to the race with my $200 cash. We put it in the envelope.
They don't even know what we did all day. That's crazy.
20,000.
So when the next time you gonna have one of these races?
So we having a little local race tomorrow in the L, Lawrence, because I don't know who are watching. And then right,
we worldwide, baby.
All over the place. I say the L, I don't know where the fuck I'm talking about. And then September 9th through the 11th again, we at Heartland. Me, my boy Sean, and that's what I was going to get to. You know, management. Remember you was talking about management? Sometimes we gotta have these other colors around us, bro.
For sure.
Because they gonna open doors that we ain't even trying to open.
That's a fact, bro.
Can't
always beat that same horse.
And when me and him talk in private, I tell him shit like Sean, I'm glad that you the face of this shit. Because to be honest, I wasn't gonna do 80% of the shit that was required to have that race the way we had it. There was shit that I wasn't even thinking about. You know, he reached out to all the vendors. He reached out to all the RC companies. He reached out to all the big time racers in the nation. He hopped on the plane and went to all these different places.
And they was comfortable with him facilitating the whole thing.
Man, look, him and his wife, Miss Rachel, Sean took my dream and made it a reality. Yeah. His wife took the reality and made it functional because he white, but he's a nigga like us too. So he all over the place and shit. And she just had to come in and be like, "Look, everybody, calm down.
That's what it takes, man. It takes a strong woman,
Get a piece of paper and a pen and let me figure this shit out." Yeah. And shout out to her. Redemption is what it is because of them two for sure. But it was definitely my dream. But they made it happen, and
that's what's up.
They're gonna always be forever fam to me. If you look at all my RC cars, it say South Motorsports on them.
He got his own plug?
Yeah, he got it. He got his own racing team, and I'm part of his squad.
That's what's up.
I got South Motorsports on all my shit. My new car that I'm drag racing, him and his wife got me right. They new chassis, new transmission, the motor and shit's all mine still, but it's a team car now. So
that's what's up.
We do this shit as a hobby and as a way to have fun, but since there's money involved,
it's a hustle.
It's a hustle.
Yeah, it's a hustle. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta get one of me and sell 1230 stickers on that thing.
I bet you that 1230, right? Yeah, sell 1230. And the crazy part is that what it stands for is so relevant to drag racing.
Right.
Everything got to be straight like 1230.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if it ain't,
You gonna go ahead and crash that
It
thing?
look like 12-15.
Yeah, you gonna wrap him up.
Yeah, you might as well
wrap him up.
Yeah, it's a wrap. So
I told y'all, man, it's more than just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Or you
know what I'm saying?
In that right.
That's hard though.
But you know, down south is a whole different environment, and which brings me back to the music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Sean, it's crazy. So Sean called me one day and he like, man, somebody I need you to meet. You know, he do music or he knows something about music. I don't really know what it is, but I think y'all should meet. So I'm like, all right. I put that shit off because it's Sean. I'm like, you know what the fuck he talking about?
Yeah.
So I go to Dallas for a race, right?
Yeah.
And they got what they call a box stock class where your car got to be how it is when you buy it. Tires and everything.
Oh, no finesse on it.
No, nothing, nigga. Right out
Straight
the
out the
box.
box.
Put a battery in it. Let's go. So I didn't know that the tires had to be factory too. So when I get to the race, they like, you can't run because your tires is aftermarket.
Yeah.
So this dude like, hey bro, come over here. I got some tires for you. Boom. Run the tires. The race is over. I can't find dude. So then like 6-7 months go by. We in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Sean's like, remember that guy I told you about? I was like, yeah. He's like, he's here. You guys need to meet. I'm like, all right. So I'm walking past this dude that I done seen in Dallas, and I'm like, oh, what up, bro? He's like, oh, what's up, man? I'm like, yeah, remember you gave me the tires? He's like, yeah. Don't even hours go by. Sean called me. Where you at? I'm in the pit area getting my car together. Come to the van. I come to the van, and that same dude's standing there. So he like, you know who this is? And I'm like, yeah. This dude that gave me the tires in Dallas. What up? I already talked to him.
Yeah.
I turn around, I light my cigarette. He like, nah, do you know who it is? And I'm like, yeah, nigga, this motherfucker that gave me the tires in Dallas.
Tire man.
How many times I gotta tell you that?
Yeah.
He's like, nah, this is the guy from Rough Riders I was talking about. Nigga, I dropped the Newport, like, oh shit.
Rough Riders?
Yeah,
DMX and them?
Yeah, DMX and them. So, we on camera.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man, we ain't even, nah, that's all good.
I'm about to say what you weren't supposed to say.
Nah, I'm just, So, he like, you Max back? And I'm like, yeah. He like, damn, you racing? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well shit, nigga, you up here? So
Yeah,
shit.
you know.
But he like, nah, nigga, Rough Riders, we in all types of motorsports. We got
That's
these,
crazy.
we got these, we got that, he's like, and we got RC cars. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all into all that? They into all that shit. Now, they wasn't all out there. He was the only one that was out
there, yeah.
So, and he good at this shit too. Like he known for this shit.
Really?
And he don't even advertise the fact that
He Rough Rider.
Nah, he don't even use that
to get on.
He don't even travel with
Yeah,
them
I
niggas.
respect that.
He running around with some white dudes racing for real.
Yeah.
And his name on Facebook ain't even
the Rough Rider name.
Fuck nah. That's his name is RC Corvette. Nigga, he just going through just being an RC car because everybody needs something to take them away from whatever it is they do all day.
That's a fact.
So, long story short, yeah, bro, I like your music. I've been talking to Sean about it, and you need to send me 30 seconds of every song. And I'm like, why 30 seconds? He said, because the people I'm playing for are not going to listen to your whole song. Like, I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, keep it in the bag.
So you need to send me the best 30 seconds of every song you got. Your name, your real name, your height, your weight,
all that.
I'm like, well, goddamn, what the fuck is all this about? But he like, cause we pitch people to movies and all kinds of shit. So I sent him.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I sent him the package, whatever. He called me like 3 months after. He's like, bro, I'm going to talk to the CEO right now. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, he called me back. Yeah, the CEO's fucking with their shit, but there's a problem. Well, what's the problem? Like, you got anything that's a little faster? Faster, like
I never thought that would be the problem.
Right. Like, faster, like what? He like, you know, like a little more upbeat. And I'm
a little
like,
babyish.
I'm like, shit, I don't know.
So I get it for you.
What I got is what I got. And he like, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We think that you got everything, but a real powerful single. You asked me what was the single.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out.
Nigga had album cuts.
Right, but I didn't have that
You
one.
had that
was-
one. It take a while to find that shit though.
And it do, but it don't. What it takes is being in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, that's true.
So we got it.
You did?
What?
Which one? It's some new shit or it's old?
Yeah, it's not even nothing that's out. It was something
real?
that was done specifically for that and sent
For
to
that reason.
them,
Okay.
just so they could see.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't. They just wanted to know if I could do it.
So niggas getting the big league looks?
Yeah, for sure. But I owe that to RC Drag Racing. I came front. That's how I
Crazy,
made it.
yo.
But
You see y'all niggas be so scared to get out the box.
nah, I ain't
scared to get out that
it ain't
box.
like no. It ain't like I got anything going on with Rough Rider, like on some shit like that. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't even want to say it like that. But it's just the fact that I know what I need to do. He know what I need to do. We did it. We working on it, and it's not far away from this happening.
For real?
It's not far away at all.
That's a big look.
It's more about me than it is about them,
Yeah.
which makes the situation better. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Because now I'm not.
You want to still
sitting
hold the
there like-
reins.
Yeah, because they after we talked, they did their homework.
Like nigga couldn't go to sleep that night, huh?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What? Nigga, sometimes I feel like I still ain't been asleep. But
Right.
At the
You
same
can't
time,
go to sleep.
they did their homework and they knew about, not right off top, but they went back and they found out about the demo battle. They
Oh,
know,
for real?
They know who Lord Sear is. They got
Yeah.
people in that part of the country too. So
That's hard.
they went back and did some research. They went back and listened to the album, and it is what it is. And
Man, well, hopefully that shit paying out for you, dog.
yeah, I hope it do.
That's a
too,
good look.
Because, like I said, we are trying to make it about this motherfucker.
That's a fact. So what's up, man? You gonna get the kids into the RC cars too?
No, because that shit's expensive, and I ain't
Yeah,
got time to be.
that's an expensive Christmas gift, huh?
What? Christmas gift, nigga. Christmas is very important. Don't let me act like it's not. But this is
Christmas.
beyond Christmas, okay? This
Yeah.
got to be graduation or something.
What about your lady? Does your lady RC cars?
Nah, we ain't doing none of that. We just
No.
me. I ain't got the time to be building extra shit. They break something, I ain't got the money to be investing in their shit. I'm trying to win 20,000.
I know that's
I
right.
ain't got time for them niggas to be trying to win 20,000. Crazy part is, I'm gonna keep it real. The last race that was a major race happened like last weekend or 2 weeks ago. Dude and his wife came in first and second place and took home all the money. She came in first.
He came in second, right behind her.
Nigga, I'm talking
Got
about
all
took
the bread.
home all the money.
How much was it?
To be honest, I really, really don't know. Ain't nobody still paid out as much as we have.
The 20K?
Yeah, ain't nobody paid out that much yet. And the reason why is because we ran a real outlaw street race.
Yeah.
We didn't pay first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth place. We paid first
place.
and second.
Oh, you did first and second?
The first place nigga got all the buy-in money, and the second place nigga got the buyback money.
Oh, okay.
But that's all they got paid. So
Shit, that's not bad.
I think second place took home like maybe 1,500,
Yeah,
something
it's
like
not
that.
bad for a day's work.
And first place took home 20,000.
So what's up? So what's up with the new album, man? Is you gonna try to double it back?
What
Is
you
we
mean?
doing the Max Bet 2? What we doing? We working on it?
Yeah, ain't no trying. It's in motion.
It's in motion.
Yeah, it's definitely in motion.
When we dropping?
Well, I really thought about dropping the day of the race, September 11th. But
Redemption 2.0.
Redemption 2.0. We having this race again. I thought about dropping in, but I'm not going to, because one thing I learned is you ain't got too many chances at this shit before people get burnt out.
That's a fact.
And that's what's going on with the Topeka rap climate right now. You know, the city has given niggas so many chances and so many chances and so many chances and so many chances and so many chances. And they keep giving these chances to the same people because they truly love these people.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's nigga, how long, how many chances we gonna give you to do this?
Right.
You know, we love you we don't love you because of your music. We love you because we
Nah,
love
you can hang this shit up today, nigga. We still gonna fuck with
fucking with you.
you. Yeah. So what's the climate looking like on the new project? It's gonna be some of that same sound.
Mm-mm.
Are you switching it up?
Yeah, we ain't switching it up because I don't want nobody to think I'm switching up. But we definitely taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know, this next project is called Hollywood Max for a reason.
Hollywood Max.
Right, Hollywood Max. That's what's happening, and it's happening that way because, you know, my last album, I was talking to Topeka.
Mm-hmm.
This album, I gotta talk for Topeka.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to look at it that way. I don't want to be a nigga talking to the Topeka niggas. I want to be the nigga talking for.
You get put in that box
niggas.
that way.
Right. So I gotta represent us outside of here.
And then that's when niggas get to thinking you trying to compete. You know what I'm saying? When you get to talking to the town.
So
some niggas be like, nigga, who this nigga talking to?
There's only one nigga that I think would be on my level.
In Topeka?
Right.
Now?
There's only one. And it's the same nigga that, to me, it always is. And I got a lot of homies that rap. But to me, in my mind, there's only one nigga in Topeka that stands a chance at, you know, doing what I do as well as me.
Who is this?
I'm not a gangster rapper. I ain't gonna say his name. I am gonna say his name.
You gonna say his name?
I'm gonna say his name, but I'll make my point first.
Okay.
I ain't a gangster rapper. So I can't out gangster rap KO Streets.
Nope.
I'm not no disrespect. I'm not a party rapper. I can't out party rap Busy. I can't out party rap Lil Ricky. I'm not a soulful rapper. I can't out soulful Pain.
Okay.
So in my mind, for what I do,
can't nobody fuck with you.
Fuck no. But there's one nigga that can.
Who?
And the reason why he can is the reason why I found ways to become soulful at times. This nigga Pain been next to me just as long as I've been next to him. There's things that I do that done rubbed off on him. And there's a lot of shit that he do that done rubbed off on me. Well, quick. Like there be times I just be snapping on folks.
Yeah.
And then somebody be like, damn, Mike D, you acting like Young Pistol. And I be like, man, shut up. No, I ain't. They be like, nigga, like, nah. And then there's times where I done seen him be really, really passive where he should have went in niggas' mouths. And I be like, right, let niggas slide. Like, yeah, see, I told you, boy.
Told you, man, yeah, you can't always, yeah.
But, you know, so, yeah, Pain's the only nigga that stands a chance.
So you and Pain went head to head on the Shade 4-5.
Yeah, that was bogus, man.
It was whack for them to put them two town niggas against the same.
It was whack how they did it, but it wasn't whack for us.
Nah, it was lit. It was lit
because I don't give a fuck what anybody say. There ain't never been two niggas from Topeka that did what we did, how we did it, you know, for what it was.
Nah, that was a town. That was a town W.
We on Shade 45.
That was a town W.
And not only is we on Shade 45, but we on Shade 45 together, but not together.
Yeah.
We ain't on Shade 45 with one song.
Right.
We on Shade 45 with Pain shit from his album. We on Shade 45 with my shit from my album.
Yeah, y'all hogged the frequency for a second.
Now there's something that I wish. There's some things that happen that I wish wouldn't have happened for sure. Like for one, I'll tell you this. I was in the car with my brother, and he had a rental. Niggas ain't got Shade 45. You gotta pay for that shit. That ain't nigga KPRS.
Right.
So he in the rental. That shit come on. It's demo battle. All right, bro, you gotta send your shit. I ain't sending my shit. It's a million niggas. That shit'll never get my shit. Send your shit around, I'ma send it. All right, fine. Fuck it, I'ma send it. Kev.
Yeah.
So.
Told you, man, Kev solid, man.
Right. So I send my shit, nigga. 2 days later, they calling. Is this Max Bet? Yep. Who is this? This is whatever his name was from Shade 45, and we like your song, and we want you to go up against the guy who won last week. All right, bet. So I call Pain. Bro, I just put my song on Shade 45 demo battle, and nigga, they picked me to do it. Pain say, yeah, my nigga, but it's just the truth. Nigga, why you ain't tell me so I could do it? And I'm like, shit, nigga, I wasn't thinking about that shit. I didn't even know I was gonna do it. But
Yeah.
here go the information, whoop-de-whoop. I win, and then the next week, Payne calling me. Bro, guess what? I'm like, what? When's your next battle? I tell him, yeah, they picked me to go up against you. I'm like, what?
Like, come on, man. You could have waited to go to the fifth
Nah,
song.
but I understand why he did it. Nigga,
Yeah.
we don't know what's gonna happen. I could have got beat.
You could have got smoked.
So
You was smoking them niggas.
yeah, but Payne was the second one. We didn't know what was gonna happen. So the only thing that I wish would have been different was because I knew I went 5 straight. Had Payne been the last one, but we ain't know I was gonna go 5 straight.
I know.
I didn't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. But now that I know I went 5 straight, I wish he would have been the last one because that would have been what mine went. I think mine went 7 weeks because they skipped a week in between 2 rounds one time.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 weeks of me, and then another 5 to 7 weeks of him.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
We talking about
That would have been hard. If Payne was gonna lose, if they was gonna put y'all together, and Payne was gonna lose, that would have been the smoothest way. If you was gonna lose, but shit, then you won 5 straight.
yeah. I did end up
That
winning
50%
5
of the
straight.
album with album cuts.
Right, and that was the other thing. You know, I battled. They had one of them. It was against a nigga from New York. Every time I went up against a nigga
Yeah,
from
some
New
nigga
York,
New York.
I did Facebook Lives, and every time I went up against a nigga from New York, you could see it in my face. And my nigga Lil,
Yeah, he was right there.
He's right here with me.
Yeah.
Every time he from Brooklyn, such and such, I look at him and be like, oh, fuck,
Shit, I'm about to get
here we
smoked.
go. Because
You
you
niggas
know,
about to hate.
not even that they about to hate. It's
Man, them
because
niggas
of,
got that bias.
I wasn't thinking that. What I was thinking is because I'm a rapper and because we know where it come from. When we hear New York, we automatically thinking it's the tightest nigga ever.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting nothing trash to come from New York. I
That's a
don't
fact.
expect it. Like
I don't expect
when I hear that's like if you're a football player and you walk into the first day of JUCO or college or wherever you at.
Everybody
D1.
from Florida.
I swear to God, I was about to say that,
Yeah,
nigga.
everybody
And you a
from
wide
Florida.
receiver.
Yep.
You from Topeka and you walking that bitch.
I ain't about to get
and they
no
like,
bird.
nigga, what? This nigga got dreads, gold teeth. He from Florida. You just automatically expected this
Yeah.
nigga's.
Better than you, yup. That's a fact.
So that's what it was, and we not knowing that, nigga. Nah, not only are
Shit,
we
even
just
the
as good.
dude
nigga,
on
we
the
better than
DJ on
them
there,
niggas.
he was like, man, Max Bet. Shit, you won again.
Right? 'Cause
He was shocked every time.
He shocked every time because he like, where you from? But what it is, nigga, we ain't had no choice
Ain't
but
had no
to
real music.
Not that we ain't had no real music, but because we ain't had nothing that went outside of Topeka,
Yeah.
we forced to emulate and imitate and not copy and try to simulate, but like, you know,
Shit, that's what it is, though.
listen, Kobe not Kobe because he grew up watching Manute Bol.
Fact.
Kobe's fucking Kobe because he fucking nigga Jordan's his favorite player.
Yeah.
You know, so what do? Are you going to copy a trash ass nigga and not copy like you ain't taking the style, but the moves, the approach, the mindset, like these niggas are who they are for a reason. You know, Tip's in his spot for a reason. Jay's and all the greats are in their spots for a reason.
Yeah.
So you follow the greats.
Man, my cousin Trey told me the other day, we was talking about the N1 shit. And Trey was like, if you know my cousin Trey got the dumbest handles I've seen on a nigga in Kansas. Probably in my life.
I should get a sponsor for this shit. I drink way too much of this
Cuddy
shit.
Mache.
I need a sponsor and a kidney.
But he was talking about how influential the N1 mixtape shit was on a nigga's recreational game.
Oh,
He was like, bro, I got 4 moves that I done picked up. One from Hot Sauce, one from Ayo, you know what I'm saying, one from the Professor, whoever. He was like, and I'm gonna try one on you. If it work, it work. If it don't work, I got these other 3 that I'm gonna get you with. And I just took they 4 moves, put my own sauce on it. Next thing you know, I got the coldest handles in the town.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and that's what I do. You know, I got my favorite rappers that I follow for different reasons.
Yeah.
I fuck with this guy because how I feel. You know, when people say the word rapper to me, that is a job title.
It's dangerous too.
Yeah, a dangerous job.
It's
It depends
dangerous,
on how you do
How
the
you
job.
moving out there?
But you know, every job can be dangerous depending on what you do and how you do it.
Got
My
work
job,
steel toe boots.
yeah, nigga, you walk in that motherfucker and you got on your house shoes and nigga,
You might lose a toe.
you might. And so to me, the word rapper is a job title. There's doctors, there's lawyers, there's machine operators. That's what I am. And until I cut a bigger check from rap than I cut from machine operating, I'm a goddamn machine operator.
Yeah,
Simple as that. To me, the word rapper is a job title.
it is.
And in my mind, ain't nobody did their job better at being a rapper than Jay.
That's a tough act to follow.
You know,
Because he took it from, well, he came into the game independent.
the job title as a rapper
just kept
in
going.
a whole, ain't nobody did that
Yeah.
shit better than Jay to me.
That's a fact.
You know, I fuck with 50. I fuck with 50 because
Shit, 50 did a hell of a job.
he did a hell of a job, but I don't fuck with him because of that. I fuck with him because his arrogance and his asshole.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't, and because it ain't even because of his rhyming ability. He ain't super lyrical, but the way he say shit be hella funny, and he mean that shit.
Yeah,
so
he mean
yeah.
that shit.
And I fuck with T.I. I fuck with T.I. because the way that his town, the way that his city look up to him, and the way his whole area just embraces him,
Yeah.
that's what I want for
Got a
me
lot
and
of
mine.
respect on his name.
Right, like, I mean, everybody got a hater. Everybody gonna feel like back in the day they got one off on you. Fuck that nigga, he ain't shit. But at the end of the day, the majority of the people from down in that area, that region, nigga, they fuck with Tip, and that's the
Yeah.
type of love and support that I'm after for my Midwest region.
That's fine.
So them three niggas right there, I follow and I study close. You know, there's a reason why Jay 57 years old and still rapping, and
looking good while you doing it.
KRS-One can't do that shit.
No. But
L can't do that shit. Ice-T can't do that shit. No disrespect, but we don't even want to hear Cube album.
You don't want to hear Cube's new shit?
Mm-mm.
I don't want to hear no Cube new
Nah,
shit.
we just don't.
I'm looking for that next J joint.
Yeah,
though.
when that J drop though, nigga, you goddamn
I ain't
right.
gonna
We want
cap.
to get there, and there's
I'm
a
looking
reason
for
for
that
that.
next
So
J
you know,
joint.
I'm following that. You know, just same as 50. You know, 50's attitude is the reason why he was able to make his moves outside the music.
Yeah.
You know, he's entertaining.
Yeah.
You know, that's
And his business acumen
right.
is.
And like I said, King, Tip. You know, like
It's crazy because all three of them that you named independently took the game by storm.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they all like Tip had a bum deal when he got in the game,
right.
but then he, you know what I'm saying, took the street route, grassroots marketing, and all that. Got out of the deal. What's his name? Let him go. LaFace let him go, and he just took the independent route. 50 Cent, same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jiggy, you already know how he came in the game, integrated vertically.
yeah.
So is that the goal for you? Integrate vertically, or are you looking for the deal?
Whatever comes first. Because to me, if we do it independent and we blow up independent, yeah, we get every dollar. But if I sign a deal and I blow up, because they going to get their money back, so they putting you everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they going to take a lot of money. But my thing is, once they get me out there the first time,
So yeah, it's like you gotta. Me and my cousin Jordan be talking about that shit. You gotta get you ever read Iceberg Slim?
mm-mm.
So Iceberg Slim, the nigga talk about when he little, him and this little bully dude, they used to go play this game called the Georgia. What's this hustle called? The Georgia, ain't no game. It's the hustle called the Georgia. So the Iceberg Slim would put on this dress, act like a girl,
Yeah.
wig and shit. And he tried to pull the John to the alley, and the bully dude whoop his ass. They take the money. They call it the Georgia. So my cousin Jordan was like, "Yo, that's where you get the knowledge at in the Georgia. You gotta go through it to get to it.
Yeah, I'm
So
telling you.
your first deal, if you're gonna take the deal route, it gotta be a 360 deal.
Listen.
It
and
gotta
even
be
if-
the one to give you the Georgia.
Because like I said, nigga, once they put me out, I'm good from there.
Yeah, you take the range. Yeah, you know how it's gonna go.
Right, like, and because I know how niggas do it, and because it's so much knowledge out there, because we now with the internet, we get to see how many of these niggas have failed because they telling their story. We definitely know what not to do.
Right.
you know, we definitely know we
You
not
think
finna.
you think that independent shit's a fad?
Um,
Oh, nigga, I'm independent. Woo, let's get it on my own.
no, I think they serious about it, but I just think that in order to be a real independent, you
Gotta have
either,
some money,
you
man.
got you ain't gotta have no money. You don't you can because you can really start.
Oh,
from
I
the
guess
ground.
not now with the
Right,
the way
because
shit
it's
is with the
everything's
streaming
like,
and all
right,
that.
everything's cheaper. You know, it don't cost you shit to put your album out, nigga. I dropped Max Bet as far as actually putting it out. Then that shit cost me $37.50, nigga. On some, put that shit out on TuneCore. And if you can't make $37.50 back,
You need to hang it up.
you need to hang it up. And then even the beats, like, you know, back in the day when my brother and them was doing it, it cost them niggas their whole life to go to the studio. It cost them niggas their whole life to
Niggas,
to,
like, a lot of
to put
niggas
that
is
shit
buying
together.
beats from Dr. Dre.
Right. And why you think they had in-house production?
Mm-hmm.
Because in order to compete back then, you either had to have Dre beats or a nigga who was that good.
You thought he was
and,
Dre.
And how often do you find a nigga that good?
Right.
Back then, because they didn't have access to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, nigga, I can get on that motherfucker and be like, I can't get a Dr. Dre beat. Well, watch this. Sounds like Dr.
Yup.
Dre beat. And there's a scabillion niggas in Cali making
exactly.
them motherfuckers. And I'm like, yeah, how much you want for that?
And
Give
they
it
sound
here.
just like it.
Give it here.
That's a
So,
fact.
you know, the quality of our beats have come a long way. Or the access to quality beats have come a long way. Like I said, my brother Damon and them, nigga, they still had to make phone calls. He tell me stories about having to fax some shit off. Like, fax? You couldn't
Oh,
just
shit.
email that shit, nigga? Why? No, nigga, they had to fax shit and go to the library and fax
That's
shit. Because who the
crazy.
fuck's got a fax
Yeah, we got a
machine?
fax machine at the crib.
So, just the way we got access to everything makes it cheaper, easier, faster. But that's also the curse because since we can do it that fast, sometimes I think the consumer is expecting us to give it to them that fast.
That fast, yeah.
Like Max Bet came out 2 years ago. You're asking me, nigga, when's the next
When
one
the
coming
next one
out?
coming?
But you been asking me that for 2 years.
You damn right.
Nigga, y'all didn't ask Nas that shit. Y'all ain't asked Jay that shit. Y'all let them niggas drop an album and then a year and a
Every
half.
3-4 years.
Yeah, but now it's different. You want something every other week.
Come on, man. I know you got it.
You're right, and I can, but I got that old mind to where you don't need a Max Bet album every
Nigga get burnt
8
out.
months. You
Get
gonna
burnt
get
out.
burnt out. I'm gonna get burnt out.
Yeah.
And because of how I write my music and because of what I choose to write about, what have I done in the last 2 years? 1 year, had I dropped an album the next year, what have I done? Really nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I talking about? No different experiences, no, you ain't went through nothing else major. To me, you don't write, an album don't come out when it's a certain time. An album comes out when you've done
Certain experience.
so much shit, and then you're ready to put the cap on it, and that's a chapter.
Yeah.
Each album to me is a chapter of my life. And right now, I'm about to close a chapter.
Okay.
And I'm writing about this chapter.
So when the
And I'm
next,
getting ready to
the new
start the next
Hollywood,
one. And Hollywood Max is definitely a chapter that I'm closing and trying to
open a new one.
lead you into the new one.
Okay.
And so,
So we gonna get some substance on there then.
yeah, it's gonna be substance just like the last one was. The only difference is it's gonna be substance for more than just the Topeka nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's always been things that have been important to me that may not be important to the average Topeka nigga. Well, guess what? I didn't speak on none of that shit with the last album because of things I was trying to do. I had to prove that I could rap.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to get too deep into an album right now, or too deep on my album right now because I'm trying to prove that I can rap. There's niggas that ain't never heard me. There's people that never heard me. Let me just show you I could do it first.
Yeah.
Cause I know what I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and after I see that y'all accept what I do, then I'm gonna give y'all what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's no secret. I'm big on politics. I watch CNN all day long. I got the NASDAQ tickers coming through on my phone. Nigga. There's
You
other
watching them stocks?
yeah, there's other shit that I'm interested in that I know people outside of Topeka and even people in Topeka. So
Yeah,
I no
but you know.
disrespect, but
Yeah,
I
you know.
understand how my city is, and my homies will walk in here right now and I have CNN on.
They be like, yo, turn
Turn
that
that
shit.
shit the fuck off, and I'm like, nigga, do you not see what's happening?
Right.
Y'all want to wait for Facebook to tell y'all this bitch Britney got a scabillion years, but you
Nigga.
fucking seeing it on the
Then they
news.
gonna be throwing the phone in your face. Man, this shit
Yeah,
is
right.
shit.
Like,
Look at this shit.
That's shit's old. So, yeah, I definitely be up on that type of shit. And there's some very, very important things that I want to talk about that I think are very important to us as in the black community as well. Like, you know, I always preach employment.
Yeah.
I preach employment for two reasons. Nigga, I sold dope and didn't go to jail.
Lucky man.
I
Gotta count your blessings.
Right. And let me refresh. Let me make this clear. I ain't sell no dope. Nigga, I sold crack. There's a difference to me.
Yeah.
And I ain't go to jail. I got lucky. Because it don't matter how much crack they catch you with. It could be a gram or a key.
They gonna treat it like a brick.
They taking your ass. So, once I got to a point where I didn't have to do that no more, because it was never the end all be all for me, I used it for exactly what it was, a hustle, a quick dollar to get myself through to it. Once I got a job, nigga, I quit selling everything.
Yeah.
When did I get a job? When I had my son. It was time to get grown, time to grow up. So yeah, nigga, job, I ain't selling nothing no more. I took the Pyrex dish, threw that motherfucker out the window.
Got him out of there.
Nigga, I took the scales, nigga, we threw them away, and nigga, I ain't had a scale in 10, 15, 20 years, nigga, I don't have this bread. 10, 11, 10, yeah, I ain't had a scale in 10 years. I ain't had no interest in doing nothing but buying some tree and smoking that shit. And I feel a lot better about life.
That's what's up.
I don't knock the hustle at all.
No, you gotta respect it.
What? I ain't got no choice, and I do it for the niggas that's still in that life.
Yeah.
I just take pride in being one of the ones that made it out without having to either go to jail, get shot, have to shoot nobody,
Right.
have to worry about fucking with snake ass niggas trying to rob you. I ain't had to deal with none of that shit. I'm Kevin's little brother. But it's just different. I preach employment. I want everybody to focus on pay attention to what's going on in the world. You know, I ain't Diddy. I ain't trying to rock the vote, but I will say, nigga, get your ass out there and vote. Go be a part of all that shit because you ain't got nothing to complain about if you don't do that shit.
Doing shit.
And because I know how this shit works, because when I went and voted, I understand why we
don't vote.
No, I understand why we fucked up here.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to tell you why
we don't vote.
I'm about to tell you why we fucked up here. No, I don't understand why we don't vote, but I'm gonna tell you why we fucked up here. It's because when I went to go vote, right? Not only did they have the president and who was running for president on the ballot, but they had all of our local officials on the ballot. So that bitch ass judge that's in charge of your child support, he was on the ballot. And I didn't know that. I don't know who to check. I don't know, because all I'm paying attention to is
Presidency.
Donald Trump and this bitch Hillary Clinton. I ain't thought 1 second about the motherfuckers in my local office.
So you think your vote matters?
Fuck yeah, on a local level. So I don't give a fuck if a nigga vote for the president or not. But all these local officials the police chief that you vote on, that you tired of her, yeah, get that nigga out of here. Learn who's coming up and get that old ass nigga out of here.
Yeah.
Go see who's really, and that's what I'm talking about. I could care less who the president is because the same potholes been in Jefferson Square, and
That's a fact.
even when Obama was in.
Just hit one.
And that's my whole point. It's the elected officials around here that we need to be standing up to, and them is the niggas we need to be voting for. If you don't ever vote for a president, nigga, go vote for. I look at my cousin Gio, nigga, right now. Gio Lyons.
Gio Lyons.
What? He told me that, but I forgot. Now they
That's
got
it. He ain't basketball coach. Or he just
he the head varsity basketball coach.
Oh,
at
shout out
TI.
Gio.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at him.
Yeah, speaker high boy. Yeah, no doubt.
Looking like his daddy.
Yeah, a couple in the grade, yeah, but no doubt. But yeah, dog, I always and he'll tell you the same shit. Like he don't give a fuck who the president is, but he do care.
You think that shit's by design that they don't teach us that shit in school? Like they big on voting for the president in school, but that local vote they don't even talk about it. They don't harp on it as much at all.
I don't think it's by design, like to keep us down. I think it's by design as far as time. They try to give us a lot of information, and they give us what they feel is important, not knowing that there's other stuff that's important to us.
You don't think they can switch some of that shit?
Yeah, I think they can switch some of that shit, but guess what? Now that we grown, we got to go vote for on these local officials to get these new people on the school board so that they can do that type of shit. And that's what I'm saying. I think that they just try to crunch in as much bullshit as they think they need to give us so that we can get ready for the next level, not knowing that there's other issues going on. This textbook that you giving all 8th graders across the nation ain't gonna apply to every 8th grader across the nation because they're looking at different shit.
So you don't believe in the high school to prison pipeline?
Say what?
You don't believe that's a thing? The high school to prison pipeline?
I've never heard of that. You definitely got to put me up on that.
Man, they say it's the school system is structured to frustrate the young black men, to make them want to give up and want to quit school and jump into the streets, and then they go straight to the prison yard.
I don't believe that. You want to know why I don't believe that? Because I went to high school in Beaumont, Texas. When I was in high school in Beaumont, Texas, I was an athlete. All of our athletes at my school were black. I went to a school that was kind of like Topeka West, I guess. It's very blended. It's on the west side of town. It's in a good neighborhood. You know, like I said, it's like Topeka West. Even the niggas down there that didn't play no sports. You think I could? When do you think I started smoking weed? I'm gonna tell you. Once I graduated high school and got back here.
For real?
Because down there, when you an athlete,
yeah, they take that shit serious.
And they take care of you. The nigga on the block selling dope that know you the athlete, he'll buy you a pair of shoes so you can go hoop before he'll let you hit the blunt.
Yeah, let you hit that motherfucking gas.
Let me hit the blunt. Hell no, Mike, you got a game next week. Not only you got a game next week, but we got $50 on this motherfucker. You better not let. So the culture's different down there. So that's why I say I don't believe that, because it was like that in school. You know, the teachers looked out for all of us. Don't be a good athlete. You definitely
right. You really haven't.
So no, it wasn't like that. So I think it's like that here because of our climate. Like I said, I came down here and went to Holland Park. When I came down here from high school, I had my shirt tucked in. I'm creased up with Stay Flow. I got polo boots and a polo on. My nigga Buster Miller, shout out to my nigga Khalid.
Shout out Buster.
He was the freshest nigga at HP.
Yeah, Bus was crazy.
He was the only.
Him and Rick.
He was the only other nigga, and Rick.
Yeah, Rick was crazy.
Yeah, Rick was fresh on some other shit.
Rick
was fresh on the kicks. There ain't a nigga in the world fucking with Rick Easter when it comes to them kicks. Hey, shout out to Arlemar. Ain't nobody. But I looked at the first chick. She had a wife beater on, some sweats, some house shoes, and this bitch had her hair in a ponytail.
Yo,
I looked at the other nigga. He got on a wife beater, some gym shorts, sagging, nigga, some house shoes, nigga, with a do-rag on. I looked down the hall, and this chick on her way to take her baby to the daycare. You think that shit was happening in Texas?
I went to school in Houston.
Nigga,
I ain't seen none of that shit.
What? The culture is different.
It's way different. Like,
nigga, you want to be fresh. You want to be going to school, nigga. You nigga, the fresh fort, nigga. It's not. It wasn't like that here.
That's a fact. And that's the one place I went to school where I actually felt like teachers give a fuck about me.
I'm telling you.
But all my teachers was black.
And that's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And that got a lot to do with the population. We live where a majority of people around us is white.
Yeah, in Texas and California, the schools are more prestigious. Anyway,
sure.
like I think
there's more money in their
school system.
Right, you know,
school system.
They got independent school districts out there.
That's a fact.
You know, nigga, we don't.
So man, it sound like, man, you got a lot of shit you want to talk about. You putting this shit on the new album?
Oh yeah, all that shit, nigga. We talking about everything from why Brave books is better than Christian's books. That's my little cousin. They go to the, you know, Brave go. He at Shawnee Heights. I call it Shawnee Heights Baby School. What is that? Tecumseh South.
Yeah.
You know, my nigga Christian over there in the hood. But I'm trying to figure out why the curriculum ain't the same for everybody.
That's what Martin Luther King was trying to figure out.
Nationwide, like why come we can't just go who got the best curriculum for these 5th graders in the nation? Let me see everybody's everything. Okay, they got it in Cincinnati. This is what we use nationwide. Why it ain't like that? Why the private
That's what I'm
schools?
saying. Like, I don't know why it's just like
why
that.
are the private schools? Because I went to a private school. I went to St. Matthews. When I left
Did
St. Matthews, yeah, fuck yeah. When I left St. Matthews in the 5th grade and went to Jardine in the 6th grade,
Totally different.
I got to my math class and looked at that shit like, why am I doing this again?
Yeah. That's what my mama
And
said.
Mr. Nowak looked at me like, you ain't did this
Yo,
before.
you had Mr. Nowak?
Yeah,
Man,
he looked at me and was
shout out
like,
Mr. Nowak.
right. He was like, you ain't did this before. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't did it before. I can show you how to do this.
Right.
Nigga, they took me out that math class and put me in another math class quickly.
Moved you up.
But why? Why
Yeah,
come?
why does it have to be like that?
Why am I taught this a year earlier in the private school?
So see, that's what I'm saying. So
Obviously, my brain could handle the information.
that, for sure.
So why are we a year later in public school?
That's what I'm saying. That shit
I
don't
don't get
seem
that.
like it's by design.
I think it's about money.
Which would be by design.
No, which would be by voting. Who the fuck's in charge of this shit? It all comes back to that. We put these people in a private school. They don't put nobody in position. It's a private school. At public school,
Privately funded.
you goddamn right. So I mean, there's somebody own that motherfucker.
You heard Max Bet kids go vote.
Shit, I mean, and then, like I said, I ain't trying to rock the vote. I just understand how this shit works. Like I said, I don't think that you voting for a president's gonna make a difference.
Nah, it's not.
But I do think you voting for the whatever district judge is definitely gonna make a motherfucking difference.
That too.
That's the shit that we can run out, that we can that we can put our hands on. That's the same judge that's going to tell you got to go do this. Nigga, you either did or didn't vote him into where he at, and I think that's just stupid to me.
So how you feel about the climate of Topeka right now?
As far as what?
As far as our community, do you feel like our community is unifying?
I don't know about unifying, but I do think that
like I see a lot
certain
of
people are trying to. I see certain people trying to step up where our elders, I don't want to say left off like in a bad way, but eventually they just get too old, they get too tired, and they've been waiting for the younger generation to do it.
You feel like our generation is ready for that?
I think that certain people are ready to try to do it. Chris Ware is definitely one of them that I see trying to do a lot.
Chris Ware is handling business right now.
I think that you could definitely be one of them. There's a couple of people that I see that I think could definitely be the new leaders of the new generation of this city, as far as getting things to do, getting things done. You know, whether it be Juneteenth or whatever the case.
Black Bingo. I like that Black Bingo idea. That shit's so fly. I like that. Shout out to Chris for that. That shit's so fly.
There's things that I wish certain people would do.
Would do more?
Yeah.
Or would do period?
Would do more. I don't fault them for that because it's selfish of me to feel like they should do more.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I would do if I was in that position. But when you on the outside looking in, you like, why this nigga ain't? You kind of be like, Sometimes I feel like I don't fault him for the moves that he makes.
Yeah.
Because he walks this fine line of, I'm a rapper, I'm an R&B singer. So I look and I'm like, all right, nigga.
Yeah. What we doing?
What is you?
Yeah, what we doing?
Because I ain't never in my life heard nobody say, nigga, Usher ain't put me on. Anthony Hamilton ain't put me on. Genuine ain't put me on. Fuck that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Ralph Tresvant, New Edition, them niggas ain't put us on. Nigga, fuck Bobby Brown. Nigga, bitch ass. I ain't never heard nobody say that.
Yeah.
They say that about rappers though.
All the time.
All the time. And I hear people say this about this guy. And I be thinking like...
So does that make him a rapper?
Well, I don't think that makes him a rapper. I think there's certain things that he does to where you don't know if is you trying to be, Is you saying you
I
are?
mean, but the way music is right now, all these niggas is R&B rappers.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's a lot of niggas that rap for real that's waiting for him to say he a rapper. So that because that I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tear his ass up.
If the very next time I see it, you gonna have to prove he can rap.
Tear his ass up.
And not even on no hating shit.
Yeah.
But all right, nigga, spit that shit.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Yeah. So no feature on the new album from this guy.
Nah, I will though. But not to rap nothing.
Nah.
Not to even write nothing.
I got that.
Yeah, you can't even write nothing. Nigga, you can come sing what I wrote that you can
sing the
sing,
chorus.
but I'm not paying you for your creativity. I'm paying you for your
Talent.
Your talent, your ability to sing, not to write anything. Because to me, you just a tight ass cover artist. I listened to all his music once because you can't.
You gotta give it a spin.
You got to.
Yeah,
Nigga.
you can't be hating on him if you ain't never heard it.
Right. It's not even hating.
He don't got a bad song to me.
Listen, I don't look. Well, I'm lying. Every time I hear some devious shit, I'm looking to laugh and hate.
You say,
But everybody else.
and men gotta start, you know what I'm saying, speaking up when they be hating.
Yeah.
So the fact you said, you looking to laugh and hate,
I'm
I
looking
give you
to
that.
laugh. Every time
Yeah.
I hear some devious shit, I'm looking at, and it fucks me up because my brother got devious tattooed on him and all kinds of shit. But I told him when I first got at them niggas, listen, bro, even you.
Smoke.
Nigga, because I understand the difference.
Yeah.
I understand the difference between the rapper and the man.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm the man. When I tell you, nigga, you suck, your raps is trash, and nigga, I don't ever want to hear that shit again in life.
That don't mean you don't like him.
Not only does it not mean that I don't like you, but that don't mean that I'm telling you that you're a bad person.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you that you're a horrible father or any of that. I'm just telling you, nigga, your rap's fucking horrible. Now shut up and turn the game on or something.
Niggas ain't even taking that shit mad personal.
Boy, mad personal.
Niggas fucking up Thanksgiving.
They don't know how to separate Michael Douglas, I'm just using me. They don't know how to separate Michael Douglas from Max Bet.
Right.
I do. Because there's people that separate it for me. When I clock in, my supervisor don't say, "Good morning, Max." And just walk in like, "How you doing, Michael?" And I'm like, "I'm good, Kev, no doubt."
Yeah.
So I definitely know how to separate that shit. Even when it comes to racing. I got Max Bet on my cars now because my little homegirl, shout out Hot Mess, that's my nigga Sean's daughter.
Oh,
She
okay.
got Hot Mess on her car. So she like,
That's hard.
you gotta have a name for your car, Michael. And I'm like, I don't got no name for my car. Shit. She said, well, what about Max Bet? I'm like, you right. I'm slapping Max Bet on my
All
shit.
on the side of that motherfucker.
Right. Shout out to her because now all my cars got Max Bet on it. So people see, and when people see it,
They
as
like
Max
that
Bet,
shit.
I'm like, yeah, that's the rap shit. And the RC world.
So your music is gonna blend with the RC world.
No. Because the music is still too hood for the RC world.
Oh, okay.
So it ain't gonna blend with it. But at the same time, you go watch them old NWA concerts. Niggas, 4 niggas and 400,000 white folks.
Man, I've been to a Tech 9 concert. I know.
So,
know
I
what you
mean,
talking.
the game is the game, but
Yeah.
it's not intentionally meant to try to bring them into our world. I'm really more trying to get us into their world
That's they shit.
than I am them over in the ours.
Yeah.
But, you know, for them,
Nah,
Well,
that RC shit, man. That shit was,
what the Max Bet album is $9.99 with $10 and some change after tax.
and they gonna support.
Listen, I got a set of tires down there that it's only good for 2 races. Them motherfuckers cost me $40.
And you only can race them twice?
I mean, I can 2 weekends, like tomorrow when I get ready to race, they'll
Yeah.
last all day, and then I got one more event on them, and then it's a wrap. Them motherfuckers got to go.
Hell no.
So $10 to
See
them.
why you
man.
ain't getting your kids into that shit.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. It's outrageous. So, you know, $10 to the RC dudes ain't shit. Nigga, you see them batteries over there? Nigga,
Yeah,
them
the big
batteries
joints.
anywhere from $80 to $160 a piece. So $10 to them ain't shit. It costs them $100 to race.
Yeah, I see what you saying.
So they not fucked up about buying your album.
Yeah, they gonna spend.
They like, well, let me see it, Michael.
Yeah, let me
Oh
see
yeah?
it. Yeah.
Honey, if we got money on the debt, click that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no doubt. Click
Appreciate it.
that. Appreciate
Let
it.
that motherfucker
Let
ride.
it ride. Nigga, buy it, let it ride. And then, you know, of course, they ain't like in every song. because they know what it's about. But they got that one that they can play with the family and shit, and they put it on their playlist. A lot of them love.
Kind of like Dipset, Hey Ma.
Yeah, a lot
Everybody
of them
listen
like
to Hey
that.
Ma.
Yeah. So you know.
So you got the album coming out September 11th.
Nope.
You doing the 9th?
Nah, that's what we were talking about that, and we went somewhere else. You know, being that the town ain't gonna give you too many chances, this one might be my last one.
Last album?
Yeah, because I understand what can happen because we watch it. You know, why you think I talk shit on Devious Minds and I'm not in a spot to where if I don't rap, I don't live.
It's the end of the world, yeah.
Because I got all kinds of shit that I can do.
Facts.
To be honest, I'll leave my job right now and tell Lil Euler I need to find me a spot, and we open up a motherfucking barbershop right now.
Right now.
My license is still legit. I'm
Right
still in
now.
it's hair on my floor right now from cutting hair. So I'm not fucked up about nothing. This, you know, we ain't got no felonies. We got our paperwork together. We can go in and get business loans now. I didn't know that. I know that now because I just got this new car. But we legit. Like I mean, when I say we legit, I mean we can make moves outside of music to get us that type of exposure and money because that's what it's all about. So I'm not fucked up if the rap don't work, but I'm not gonna exhaust myself or the town trying to make it work because I don't have to do that.
Right.
And that's what it's about with me. So when I say this could be my last one, it's because if this one don't get me to the level I think I'm supposed to be at, then I'm not fucking with the shit no more.
You out of there?
Yeah, because I got other shit that I can do.
Even though you got the good look from old boy at the...
And that's my whole point. If this one don't do what I think it should do, and I'm not even saying that I think I should get signed off of this, but what I do mean is...
You should reach another level.
Reach another level because there's levels to this shit. So my first album, alright, everybody know you can rap. To me, after my second album, and I don't mean the money, I just mean, this the fan base,
the exposure.
If I'm not at least what Rich the Factor is in his town, in my town, after this next one,
which is two totally different sizes.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's why I said, and there ain't no disrespect to Rich because that nigga wanna be where he at.
Yeah,
he could have been flipped the switch and
On
been
everything.
sitting
He
right
could've
next
been
to
gone.
sitting right next to Jeezy and Ross.
Yeah.
Nigga, he talked that shit just like them niggas.
Just like him.
But nigga,
Sometimes
he is
even
street
better.
verse commercial.
Yeah.
That's what he on. So shout out to him too. I fucks with him. I definitely want him on the album. It's a couple niggas.
Word,
on
niggas
that.
get a Rich feature?
Right, and I'm working on that, and that's why I'm not rushing this one because it could be the last.
Okay.
But I need Rich. For real. I gotta have a feature with Rich. I gotta go down south and get Kiki and Pokey. I know what they want. I done hit them up.
Oh, yo.
I know what the ticket is, and it's feasible.
Yeah.
The job
one of my
pays
favorites.
for that. So I gotta have them on it. I gotta go to the A and get Trey Peas. I
You
gotta
gonna get
go.
a boy big?
No.
No Boy Big?
No. And I got a whole nother reason for that. No disrespect to nobody on that side, but that ain't my thing no more. So
You say you gonna go to the A and get Trey Peas?
yeah, I gotta have Trey Peas. I gotta go to the A and get Trey Peas. I gotta go to Cali and find a local Cali nigga that I don't know. That's just killing that
That's
shit.
just hard.
And then I gotta get to Denver. I gotta fuck with K-Mac. I gotta fuck with Dope.
Yeah.
I gotta get to Houston and fuck with my niggas for real.
Right.
My nigga LT. I got some niggas down there that that do they shit too. They not taking it serious because they feel like me, nigga. We ain't got rap.
Right.
But if I present them the opportunity, they gonna pick up the pen and wreck shit
And go crazy?
and go stupid. So,
Okay, so this one's gonna be bar heavy.
yeah, it's gonna be feature heavy because, like I said, it could be the last one. And then I'm still trying to find the most expensive feature I can afford to really make a tight song. Like
Shit.
for real.
Nigga, they got him out there.
They do. So
He said that I can afford.
yeah, that's good.
That's hard. That puts a different spin on it.
Yeah, because you know, right now, I ain't stupid. If I had the bread, I'm going to get a verse from Cardi B, 2 Chainz, and a hook from Lil Baby.
Yeah,
let's go.
Easy.
And nigga,
And take it to the max.
What? And I bet the max on it. Like if I had it like that, I'd be like, what Cardi want? Yeah, get it. What 2 Chainz want? Yeah, get it. And what Lil Baby want for the hood? Yeah, get it. And call me back. Because I already know what's gonna happen.
You know what it's gonna go.
But that's the music business. And that's why when you said, is old boy gonna be up, would you do it? So, hell yeah, nigga, come sing right now. Because I don't know him personally. I ain't fucked up about it. But it's just the fact that, nigga, is you one of us? Because if you saying you one of us, then you got to start over. You didn't get on rapping.
Like that, yeah.
You got on singing. So, you know, if you gonna get on and be on singing, then nigga, I'm all for it, nigga. That's whatever. But if you talking about you a rapper now, then hold up. Because now people gonna take you serious for that.
Yeah, they gonna start listening a little harder.
Not only that, but there's no way that can make it rapping over
the type of shit niggas is looking for.
Over the type of shit that's here. I don't even know what they're looking for. But that's not making it rapping over pain. Mm-hmm. That's not making it rapping over me. That's not making it rapping over KO Streets. And that goddamn for sure ain't making it rapping over Busy. It's not.
Mm-hmm. No, not with them names you just named for shit show.
It's not, bro. I mean, that's
you gonna have KO on there?
That me and him have talked, and that's very possible. It ain't the only.
It ain't a for sure yet.
Nah, when I say it ain't it's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
It's a for sure. As soon as if I send that nigga some money in the beat, he ain't gonna
get to it.
Yeah, right. Okay. And that's all it is. Just like anybody, nigga, you send them the money in the beat, it's going to happen. Unless you got a personal problem or situation with some niggas, then it ain't gonna happen. But you know, shit, Busy ain't turning down no bread.
Nah.
KO Streets, they ain't turning down no bread. Payne ain't turning down no bread. Them niggas, shit. T-Rail ain't turning down no bread.
You better not.
But you know, shit, I ain't turning down none. Now I don't think I deserve or I'm gonna want as much as any of the niggas out his name. But I ain't turning down nothing either. Call me with $100 in the type beat, nigga. You gonna
turn down nothing but my collar.
I'm gonna smoke this blunt and write you something real quick, and it is what it is. So. Yeah, I definitely want to get them niggas on it for sure, but that'd be more for me and my city than it is, you know, for the album itself, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's gonna be your last one.
Right. So.
You know what I'm saying? You got a big statement to make.
I definitely want it to be longer. I think the last one was like 13. I need like 18.
It was perfect.
I need like 18 on this.
You gonna give him 18 this time?
Somewhere in there, at least 15.
Well, you say it might be the last joint.
Yeah, you know, it just gotta be a little long. Even if it's just the track count, you know, it might be a skit. It might be something now. It might be something.
Some race car skits on that motherfucker?
No, ain't gonna be no race car skits. But it might be some excerpts from like some very important sound bites. Okay. Like you might hear a piece of a Martin Luther King speech or some shit like that. Just
some real sauce on that
right, but it's just all gotta make sense. What is Hollywood Max for real? Is it what the album sounds like, or is it what the person is? Well, it's a little bit of both, because now I understand that it's got to be bigger. Yeah, it's got to be superstar. Yeah, and I thought about a couple names. I thought about King Max, but that's just gonna bring too much
controversy.
Right, because I don't think people understand what I mean when I say king.
They don't.
I'm not talking about the king of rap. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the king. You ever play chess? Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Fanatic.
Right. And on that chessboard, there's a king. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody's chessboard is their own personal chessboard. I might be a pawn on your chessboard, and I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. You use me how you gotta use me. As long as your chessboard is set the way it needs to be so that you functional, yeah, I'm okay with it. You might be a bishop on my chessboard and you don't even know it. Right. I use you this way. Yeah. So
but you the king on yours.
You goddamn right, and that's what I mean when I say king. Yeah. And I never said king of rap.
Yeah, niggas like to put words in niggas' mouths.
I never said that. I just mean me personally, where I'm at in my life. I am king right now. I got everything in order. I'm on top of my life. Yeah. I'm not confused about where my position is.
Yeah, that's how niggas flipped out on me, man, when I start calling myself the God.
Right, like, and
Niggas lost their mind.
Yeah, and
I fell out with a few niggas.
That's just crazy. Like, it's not even about that. It's about how I feel about myself. You know, I never once said I'm the king of any rap, anything, because to me, ain't nobody did shit with this shit. Only thing we've done is satisfy each other. That's it. All the rappers think all the rappers is tight.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they ain't gonna tell them that to their face.
That's a fact.
When we all out, everybody's handshaking and
everybody's still giving them the...
I'll tell you one nigga that ain't.
Who?
Me.
You let them niggas know?
No, I don't let them know, but I ain't doing a bunch of handshaking and politicking. I sit to myself and I don't, back in that shadow, that pain is trying to get me out. Nah, I ain't, because there's really some trash out here that I just don't
associate with.
I don't appreciate.
I feel that. Well, so what's up, man? So tell the folks, man, where they can get in contact with.
Well, it just depends on what you're trying to contact me for. You know, if you're trying to get a haircut or something, you know, I just call my direct line. Obviously, if you got to be in the town to get a haircut, so you probably already got the number already. Yeah. If you're trying to find out about some of this racing stuff, I can turn you on to a couple different websites and links. My boy Sean got the Redemption 2.0 website cracking, where it's a fully functional website. We'll be adding stuff to it. I'm thinking about doing a podcast called Under the Hood, because it's a car, obviously, under the hood. We'll take these motherfuckers apart. And I said under the hood because obviously it happens in the hood and other places. So, you know, there's some black street racers like RC dudes that's big into that shit down south that I would bring on to the podcast to explain what's going on to some of the black dudes that's around my area.
Yo, because we don't know.
That don't know, and
we do not know.
And right now it's a dude named Compton Polo. I'm looking at his Facebook profile. I just watched this nigga race. He's a Crip. I don't know it to be for sure, but
he got Crip ways.
He got to be. He gang banging tough. Right. And he might even be the opposite. I don't know. I'm just saying because he's Cali. He's something. But that nigga also racing and taking home the money. And there's hood niggas out there. When I watch their race, you can hear it in the atmosphere. Yeah. Them niggas is back there in the background. Cuz, bet 100 on such cuz.
I'm telling you, I was fascinated watching that shit when you had that shit on the live that one time.
It's just different up here.
I'm like, dude, look at this shit. Nigga like they had a dice game.
It's just different.
With no guns waving though.
Nah, there ain't no guns. They close though, cause there's too much money out there.
Too much money out there.
But there ain't no guns waving. There's white folks there. You know, we always try to be. We probably sound racist than the motherfucker on
this. Probably, man. But they know how it is.
I say niggas, I say white folks, so there we even.
Yeah, same shit y'all say.
Right, for real. But, you know, when there's enough white people around, niggas try to be civil. For really, I think the main reason I try to be civil is so that they don't think we stupid. Yeah. So let me act like I got some sense and speak with some intelligence, so I can flex on you. Yeah. I don't want you to think you just looking at some dumb nigga. Nah, nigga.
That's a fact.
So you know, we gonna clean it up a little bit. But when you watch their videos, you can see them fading back into some hood nigga shit.
Because man, it's gonna be hood shit anytime you get us around. Because that's where we all come from.
But I will tell you this: Redemption will not be like that. It won't be like that for a couple reasons. It's a different style of racing, and we just ain't got the black folks around here to make it like that. Simple as that.
No tree in the air, no none of that.
Yeah, not.
I'm trying to catch him, y'all. I'm trying to catch him.
Nah,
he
first
said,
of all,
you see him, you smell it, he there.
Nah, you know, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. No, I don't advise anybody to be doing any of that or drinking. We really gonna be at Heartland with it, and we're gonna be on their property.
What day is this?
This is September 9th through the 11th.
What time?
Shit, it's gonna crack off at like 8 in the morning. The gates are open. I can't really put a time on
when it's over.
When the racing is gonna start, because we're gonna try to get as many people in as we can, register as many people as we can. And if I say it's gonna start at 11, I guarantee you it won't start till 1, because that's how this shit works.
It sound like they on CP time in that motherfucker.
Right, because everybody is. You're right, because we waiting for people to come from all across the country, and when they pulling in RVs and shit, and a lot of the shit you can't fly with, or you can't.
You gonna have some local vendors in there?
Yeah, there's plenty of local vendors. I'm not in charge of it though. I can't tell you who it is, but what I can
But
tell
you got
you
them
is,
in there though.
what I can tell you is, I didn't hit up or posted about redemption and needing vendors and presented the opportunity to everybody. I've told Chris Ware about this race. He knows about it. If people come, they're more than welcome to be. Now, I tell you about vendors that are coming. They definitely not local. They major. They people that make these cars. They people that make the parts for them. They people that make the bodies for them. They coming for sure because they definitely see the money behind it. And it's turning into a big thing.
That's
even
crazy.
the production behind it look like some ESPN shit.
Yeah.
It ain't even no just video camera with a phone shit now. These people are coming to set up big ass cameras on big ass swinging arms and big ass trailers with satellites and shit coming out top of them. And
So it's gonna be the place to be. It sounds like.
yeah, if you into that type of shit, like I said, it's gonna be hot, and because of the situation, it ain't gonna be a party for sure. My part of it's gonna be a party. Y'all can definitely come out there and come sit with me in my section, because my section gonna be a motherfucking party. We're gonna have the grill lit, cooler out there, because we're gonna be in the campground where all that shit can happen. You can't really have all that shit on the track, but in the campground where I'm gonna be at,
Fair game.
yeah, it's fair game. Y'all can definitely come fuck with me. I'm gonna have grill lit, I'm sure. You know, it'll be what it is. And
Man, what's your Instagram?
what's my Instagram?
You got an Instagram?
Of course, I got an Instagram.
Man, what's your Instagram?
And my Instagram is Top City Max Bet. Top City Max Bet, all one word.
No underscores.
No underscores. I can't give y'all my Snapchat because I get in trouble for that. My Snapchat is for me and for a select few. But you can definitely hit me on the gram where everybody can see it, because I can't be accused of trying to delete nothing. So if you want to hit me up, you can get me on Facebook or on Instagram where everything stays where it's at, because on Snapchat that shit go away and they'll swear up and down that I'm trying to hide something. So don't hit me on my Snapchat, or hit me on Instagram or on Facebook, or send me an email.
What's your Facebook?
Facebook, man, Michael Douglas. I'm gonna always be Michael Douglas, man. Max Bet is definitely the character, but it's a character that I'm in tune with.
Fact.
I watch wrestling, not as much as the show anymore, because I'm grown.
It ain't the same.
Right, but even that, even if it was the same, I'm grown as fuck, so I ain't really watching the show as the show. But I watch a lot of behind the scenes shit, and I watch the business part. And I watch a lot of these wrestlers talk about how their character was so close to them, and the things they did to their character that they did in their real life, and how they became successful. And one prime example of that is my nigga Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Man, shout out 316.
He gonna always be my favorite wrestler.
Facts.
And for the reason why is because of the way he did it. And I ain't getting into that. Go watch a documentary. The Rock is another one. And like I said,
Shit, Ric Flair.
you'll understand what that shit's about. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's fake than the motherfucker.
Fake as hell.
They gonna write today, this is what's happening today. But there's a competition still, and the competition is between the dudes in the locker room. Because if you don't go out there and get that crowd, you can best believe that next week, they writing your ass to lose.
That shit sound like hip hop.
Get your game right. That's why The Rock is The Rock, because he go out there and he gonna work that crowd.
Yeah.
They battle rapping for real.
Yeah.
And they got crowd control. I used to watch The Rock say some shit, and before he could even finish, he'd drop the mic, raise his eyebrow, and the whole crowd would say that shit.
Go crazy.
Like, this nigga, T.I. can't even do that.
Right.
So,
That's a fact.
you know.
Well, shit, y'all, man. That's another episode, man, of You Ward Order, man. With my man, Max Bet. Max, you got anything else you want to give to the folks?
Nah, but I got a lot of shit I want to sell y'all. So when that album come out, make sure y'all buy that motherfucker now. Do I got a date? No, but it's social media. You think I ain't gonna be advertising when that shit start coming? So
Are you gonna market this time?
Oh yeah, we marketing, nigga. We doing this is it. We going all out, because I don't know if it's gonna be another one or not. It could very well be the last one. So we gonna put all into it. We going the whole nine. One thing I will say is we're gonna get this ESL card put together real quick.
Yeah, I gotta get a piece of this money, man.
Yeah, because it's out there, and
that shit's hard.
another thing, just real fast. Anybody out there locally with a business, I don't give a fuck what it is. Tetra, no, I done told her. If y'all got any type of stickers, any type of business cards, any type of anything, y'all need to be getting that shit to me because I'm all over the place right now with this racing shit and
Promo, baby.
right. So I'll slap your shit on the side of a car. Trust me, people ask me all the time, "What's max bet?" All the time.
Yeah.
What's max bet? And after I tell them and show them,
Yeah.
they like, really? And I'm like, yep. Let me buy it.
Come on, that's 7 degrees of separation right there, people.
Trust me, y'all. I don't put these stickers on my car for no reason.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck if I win a race, as long as people see.
You know what I'm saying? That's promo right there, man. So y'all need to tap in with him, man. Top City Max Bet on Instagram, Michael Douglas, man, on motherfucking Facebook.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's another episode of You What Order, man. I'm your boy, You See the God, your favorite God brother. And we still conquering mind over matter. The top is so crowded right now, but you got to pardon me because I'm on the ladder. You know what I'm talking about? That's Jadakiss. A lot of niggas don't know that.
No doubt. I didn't know that.
That's Kiss the Game right there, baby. Hey, but tap back in with me, man. 12:30.
What's up, family? It's your boy, You See the God, your favorite God brother. On this episode, it's powered by ESL 1230 brand clothing. If you want to get everything straight like 1230, you need to go to Instagram right now. Go to ESL 1230 brand clothing. Tap in with me.